Hello guys, today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 and the paper code is 0580/21 SMA June 2023 paper. So let's start off with our first question, and the first question is quadrilateral, and we need to find out the angle that is CDE. Is a straight line and we have to find out AD E. So we need to find out this angle. So for this, we must know that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degrees. So now just put the values back into this. So this is 71 degrees, then this is 104 degrees plus 56 degrees into d, which is going to be 360. So you do the simple math over here, so you will end up with d, which is equals to 129 degree. So once it is done, so now we know that the angle on a straight line, which is CDE, is going to be 180. So 180 minus 129, and that's going to be around 51 degrees. So this angle is 51 degrees. So this is your right answer. Okay, moving to the next question, and it says that a train journey starts for at 21:43. It takes 8 hours 32 minutes. Find the time the journey finishes. Okay, so if you see the difference, that is basically 9:43. So what's the difference between these two time duration is going to be like 2 hours and 17 minutes. So if you subtract 832 out of 217, so this will end up by 6:15. So this is going to be your time period. Okay. uh, Now moving to the next question. The diagram shows a straight line intersecting two parallel lines. Find the value of a and the value of b, giving geometrical reasons for each answer. Okay, so first of all, this is the vertical angle. So this is going to be 58. A is going to be 58 because this is or these are vertical angles. Then b. Okay, so for b, what you need to do is basically the corresponding angle. So you must know that the sum of these two angles is going to be 180. So corresponding angle, so this is going to be like uh, a plus b is going to be what? A plus b. This is the angle properties that you need to remember. A plus b is 180. So put the value of a is 58 plus b equals to 180. So if you solve this, minus 58 degrees, so this is going to be your b, which is 122 degree. So you can call these as corresponding angles. Okay, let's move to the next question. And the next question states that by writing each number in calculation correct to one significant figure, work out an estimate for the value of 6.7. Okay, so if you round it off to one significant figure, so this becomes 7, this becomes 2.1 becomes 2 times 18 is going to becomes 20, because this is going to be again rounded off to one significant figure, and 5.9 is going to be uh, rounded off to 6. So 7 times 2 is 14, and this is also 14, so this is going to be 1. Okay, Eric has 4 colors of pencils. The table shows the probability that he used each color. Find the value of x. Okay, we know that the answer for the probability for is not going to be greater than 1. So simply we can use this formula: 1 minus 0 0.3 plus 0 0.35 plus 0 0.13. So this will give you the answer 0 0.22. So this is easy question. Okay, now moving to the next question. Calculate the volume of the sphere with diameter 4.8. The volume of the sphere with radius r is v equals to 4 upon 3 pi r cube. So what you need to do is, the diameter is 4.8 and we need radius, so we have to divide this by 2. 4.8 divided by 2, which is going to be 2.4. So when you put the values over here, and this is going to be 2.4 cube, now you'll get your answer of 57.90 centimeter cube. So this is how you have to do this question. Okay, on the scale of map 1 ratio 125,000, on a map the length of an island is 9.4 centimeter. Calculate the actual length of the island, giving your answer in kilometers. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do is, you have centimeter and the actual length of the island, giving your answers in kilometers. Okay, so 1 centimeter is equals to 125 1000 125,000 centimeter. So if you divide this with 1000, so it's going to be 125 kilometers, because initially this is in centimeters. So now you have to use unitary method to solve this. Like you need to convert this into basically how you do this thing, because you have to convert back into meters as well. So this is going to be 1.25. Let me fix this, because when you first you have to convert into meters and then you have to convert into kilometers. So now you have to do this thing. 9.4 centimeters equals to x. Now you cross multiply and you will end up with 9.4 times 1.25, which is approximately 11.75 kilometers. So this is your final answer. So basically, first you have to divide this by 100, so it will convert into meters, and then you have to divide again by 1000 to convert it into kilometers. Okay, now the question states that the nth term of a sequence is 10 minus n square. Write down the first three terms of the sequence. So simply what you need to do is, like, you have to put values of n equals to 1, n equals to 2, n equals to 3, because you need to find out the first three terms. That is going to be 10 minus 1 square equals to 9. Then it's going to be 10 minus 2 square. This is going to be 10 minus 4 is 6. And then the last is going to be 10 minus 3 square, which is going to be 1. So you have to write 9, 6, 1. These are the three terms. Okay, these are the first four terms of another sequence, 7, 10, 13. So you can see easily is plus 3. There is addition of 3 in each of the terms. So find an expression of any term of the sequence. So if you know the formula for the nth term, that is going to be basically n plus n minus 1 into d. So a is the first term, which is going to be 7. N is basically you want to find out the nth term, so and you are adding 3 in it, so 3n minus uh, 3, because okay, I'll do like this. Yes, let me do it other way. N minus 1, and then d is what is the common difference. So 10 minus 7 is 3, 13 minus 10 is this. So now you multiply this, 7 plus 3n minus 3. So if you solve this, 3n is going to be plus 4. So this is your final answer. Okay, now moving to the next question. These two triangles are similar. Calculate the value of h. So simply you have to you must know that in similar triangles, the ratio of their sides must be equal. So the BC divided by EF or EF divided by BC should be equals to DF divided by AC. Okay, so this side divided by this. So I'll do this, like DF upon AC is equals to FE upon CB. So I can easily write it down. H upon 5.6 equals to 8.1 divided by 7.2. You cross multiply and you will get the value of H, which is going to be 8.1 upon 7.2 times 5.6, and this is going to be 6.3 centimeters. Don't forget the units. Okay, work out without using the calculators. You need to find out the answer to 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 upon 7 divided by 5 upon 9. So when there is a division sign, you have to flip this. This is going to be 5. 5 times 1, this is going to be 3. 3 times 9 is 27 upon 7. So this is your final answer. Or you can convert it into mixed numbers by writing it like this: 3 times 7 and the remainder is 6. So this is how you can write it out. Okay, describe the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So triangle A onto triangle B, what you need to do is you have to draw use the scale and draw the lines, and it's going to be, if you connect these lines like with the help of a scale, so you have to connect these lines like this. It's going to be like this, okay? And if you use the scale, so you will get a perfect lines like this, okay? And this is going to be okay. Let me redraw it. So these lines are going to be passing at point. This is the point, and this point is basically 0 and 7. So what is happening over here is an enlargement with a scale factor of 2. Why scale factor of 2? And the point of origin is 0 and 7. So if you can see this thing, that this is 1 and 2. So now you see this thing: 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically 2 is converted into 4, and this 1 is converted into 2. So if you multiply these terms with 2, so this is going to tell you that the scale factor is 2. Now you have to find out the transformation again with respect to triangle A onto triangle C. So if you use a tracing paper, or you can use the, or you can draw the perpendicular bisector between A and C, and if you find it out and where the bisector meets, that is going to be the rotation. That will tell you basically the rotation, which is 90-degree, and then it's clockwise, because you have to move in this direction, and the center would be 3 and 1. So this is going to be the final answer. Okay, so in the next question, what you need to find out is like, let me zoom in, and this is AO, OB, OC, all are radii. So AO, this is radius, this is radius, and this is radius. AB and BC, they are also equal. So let me convert these lines into radius, and therefore AOB is congruent to triangle OB. Draw around the correct criterion for this statement. So if you see this thing, all the sides are basically equal to, like if you see this thing, triangle OAB is equals to triangle OBC. Basically these two triangles are congruent, so we are basically looking into this postulates in which all these sides are equal. So we are going to use this uh, postulate to make these triangle congruent. Okay, now we're going to the next question, and this question says that P, Q, R, S are the points on a circle, and the T, Q, U is a tangent and to the circle at Q. PR and SQ intersect at the center of the circle O, and PQ is parallel to SR. Angle RQU is 42 degrees. Okay, so we need to find out angle QSR. QSR. So basically, we need to find out this angle first of all. So how would you do this thing? Let's give it a try. Okay, so basically, you need to look into this. That basically, this is a tangent line. So this means this is 92. It's a right angle triangle. It's a 90-degree angle. So this is going to be 90 minus 42, which is going to be 48 degrees. And then you can easily see this thing that this is another right angle triangle over here. So 48 minus 90 degrees, again 42. So now you see this thing, these are uh, radius. So this is going to be again 42, and 42 is going to be 84. 84 minus 180 is going to be 96. This is also going to be 96. And now you can see this thing, this angle and this angle, these two angles are same because of they are alternate angles. So this is going to be 42 as well. So I will be writing 42 over here. Then is PQS. So PQS again is already we have calculated, that is 42 degrees. This is the one, this is the shaded with the red color. Then POS. POS. Okay, POS. So you can easily do this thing, 96. Okay, let me change the color with the, let me do it with the purple. So this is 180 degree. Okay, so we need to find out this purple angle. So 180 minus 96 is going to be 84 degrees. So this is going to be your answer. So in this question, Anaya invests 6,000 in an account that pays compound interest at a rate of R% per year. At the end of 8 years, the account earned this much of interest. Calculate the value of R. And we know the formula for this is A equals to P1 plus R over 100 times T. So just put the values inside this and you will get your answer, which is going to be, so put in the values into this and you'll get this. Now you have to solve this question, and before that you move this 6 to 1.70 divided by 6,000, and then it's going to be 1 over R over 100. Then you have to do the simple math, taking cube root over on the both sides, and then it's going to be R, which is going to be 1.24. This is the rate at which you are basically this is the value of R over here. Okay, y is directly proportional to, the square of x plus 3. So now when x is 2 and y is 5, y, okay, let me put it into equation first. Y equals to k x plus 3 square. Now y is 5, k x is 2 as per the question. So this is going to be y over 25 equals to k is equals to 1 over 5. Now putting back value of k in this equation, so y equals to 1 over 5 times x plus 3 square. So now we have to find out y when x is equals to 1. 1 over 5, 1 plus 3 whole square. So this is going to be 16 over 5. 16 over 5. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 square is 16. 16 times 1 is 16 upon 5, which is going to be 3.2. So this is going to be the value of y over here. A bag contains 5 green buttons, 2 blue buttons, and 6 white buttons. Buyer takes 2 buttons at a random from a bag without replacement. Calculate the probability that one button is green. So for one button is green is 5 over, how many buttons are there? 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. And then it's going to be, and then other button is not green. So for the other button it's going to be 8 over 12. So it can be possible that you do the other way. So it's going to be 20 over 39. So this is the final answer. Okay, find the magnitude of these vectors. So again you have to simply square them these and you will get the answers. It's going to be root 41, and that is going to be 640. So this is again your final answer. Okay, this is a vector based question. The diagram shows a triangle OAC is the midpoint of the straight line. OA is x, OC is y, and CB in terms of x and y. CB, you need to find out CB. Okay, for this, CB is basically CO plus OA plus AB. So this is how you have to do it. Okay, now you see this thing OA, and this is also x. So what I can do is minus y plus x, because that's the midpoint, so I can easily write it down like this. Okay, simplify 81 and this. So it's an indices based question. 81 3 upon 4, then is x 12 3 upon 4. So we know that 3 to the power 4 is basically 81. So this 4 is going to be cancelled out. This is going to be 27, and for 1 times 1 4 3, and this is going to be x to the power 9. So this is your going to be final answer 27x9. Okay, the diagram shows the position of three towns U, V, W. U is due west. So U is on due west. Okay, I got it. Due west of V, and angle UV is 125. UV, this angle is 125 degrees, which is already given. Calculate the bearing of U from W. So always remember the last point, you have to start from there. So you need to find out this angle basically, from this till this. Okay, so this angle, how would we are going to find out? Okay, we can easily do one thing, that we can apply sine law over here. Sine 125 over 62.4 equals to sine W over 27.3. So you do the cross multiplication to get your answer. 27.3 over 62.4, it will get you sine W. Then you do the inverse, sine inverse of this. Sine inverse sine 125 times 27.3 over 62.4. So this will give you 124 degrees. Okay, so once you got this angle 124 degrees. Okay, apologies, this is 21 degree if you do it on the calculator. So this is going to be 21 degrees, and once you have done this, so the sum of all three angles is going to be 180. So this is going to be 180 minus 125 minus 21. This is going to be 34. So if you draw the angles over here, so basically this is 90-degree angle. So again, 90 minus 34 is going to be 56, and if you use the corresponding angle, so this is going to be 180 minus 56 minus 180, so it's going to be 124. So in order to find out the bearing W from this, so now you have to do this thing, 360 minus 124, and you will get your desired answer, which is 236 degrees. So this is going to be your final answer. I hope this is clear, because you see, okay, hold on, I'll give you a little explanation. So when you do this thing, so basically you got this angle, which is the blue shaded region, okay, which is 21. So if you add U plus V plus all these angles of a triangle, that sums up to 180 degree. So you will get angle U, which is going to be 34 out of this. And once you have done this, so you will use the corresponding angles property, which is A plus B equals to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So once you got 34, so again you can see this purple angle will be equals to 56, because this is a 90-degree angle. Once you got this angle, so obviously you can find out this angle as well, which is 124 degrees. So 360 minus 124 is your required answer. Okay, so on the diagram, sketch the graph y equals to cos x for 0. This is going to be x and 360. You can easily draw this curve on the what you can say, like with the function tables in your calculators. So we know that on the cos 0 is going to be minus 1, or you can easily do this thing, cos 180 is going to be minus 1. So this is the point. And at cos 360, so it's going to be 1. So you can easily draw the curve like this. It's going to be this one. Okay, so basically this is going to be 90 and this is going to be 270. But this is how you draw this. Okay, solve the equation 5 cos x plus 3 equals to this, and this is the interval. So again you have to find out the value of cos x or angle over here. So this 3 will go over there, so this is going to be cos x equals to minus 3 over 5. X equals to cos inverse of 3 over 5. If you do it on the calculator, so this is going to be minus 3 over 5, and this is going to be, okay, hold on, this is should be shift inverse cos inverse, shift cos inverse minus 3 upon 5. So this is basically your angle is 126.86. So one value would be this one. Now you have to see this thing, that angle is where this is positive. So next is, then you have to do this thing, cos 180 minus theta. That will give you the same value, which is going to be 180 minus 180. So this is going to be 53.13. So this is the other value over here. Okay, the table shows some values for y equals to 3x square minus 2x plus 1. Then again you can use the table function in your calculator as well, or you can do it manually. Just put minus 0.5 at the place of x. So this is going to be y equals to 3 minus 0.5 x square minus 2 times 0.5 and minus 1. So if you solve this, this will give you 0.75. So I'll write 0.75 over here. Then again, if I put 0.5 over here, so it will give you minus 1.25. And then you have to plot the graph. So the graph would be approximately, it's going to be like this. I'm just giving you an idea how it's going to be the graph. So once it is like this, because I have already plotted it down, so I'm going to make a rough sketch out of this. So you guys have to be very careful when you are plotting this graph. So it's going to be somewhat like this. Okay, by drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation 3x. Okay, now by drawing a suitable line means that you have to solve this. Okay, for this you have to do this thing, 3x square minus 4x minus 2 equals to, this is going to be 2x plus 1. How did you come up with 2x plus 1? Basically, if you compare this equation and this equation, so you need to understand this thing, that you have to add 2x plus 1 in order to make both equations equal. So then you solve this and you will get your answer over here, like y equals to 2x plus 1. Over here, m is, your slope is 2 over 1. So, and with the y-intercept is 1. So this is the point. One point is going to be this, and the other point is going to be 2. So you have to go 2 units down. So this is going to be somewhat like this. Okay, somewhat like this means that this is going to be like this. So now you have to give this value basically over here. This is the value which is required, and this value is going to be minus 0 point. So if you check, the marking scheme is going to be 0.40. Okay, a curve has a gradient, a curve has the equation y equals to x cube minus 12x. Find the gradient of the curve at point this. So simply you have to do differentiation over here, and this is going to be this. Then you have to consider this equation equals to 0 and put x equals to 1. So this is going to be 12 equals to 0, and this is going to be 3 minus 12 equals to minus 9. So this is going to be the gradient at this curve. Find the coordinates of the turning point of the curve. So again you have to use the differentiated equation, that is going to be 3x minus 12 equals to 0. So take 3 common, this is going to be x square minus 4 equals to 0. Again this is going to be x square minus 4 equals to 0. So x equals to 4, sorry, x square equals to 4, x equals to, basically you have to take square root of this. So x equals to plus minus 2. So this is going to be, now you put back these equations into the equation. So when you put in the final equation, which is going to be x cube minus 12x, so y equals to x cube minus 12x. So when you are going to put minus 2 cube minus 12 into minus 2, this is going to be, so putting back these into the question, when x equals to minus 2, there you will get minus 2, you will get 16, and when x equals plus 2, you got minus 16. So that is going to be the end of this paper, and thank you very much. Have a good day.